Hey, this is David Lynn, and you're with me for a Saturday episode of Coffee Talk, number 559. This is the 7th of February, 2026. It's right at 7 p.m., and we're here for another set of topics. And to begin, while we're waiting for folks to come in, I want to talk about a excellent 3-in-1 instant coffee with real coffee. It's officially referred to as caffeino. Caffeino. It is a mocha coffee latte. Delizio means delicious. And it is quite tasty. I am drinking it. Excellent. Well, we have our first guest of the evening. KP Heathen, my friend, how you doing? I really enjoy your post. They really are good. The singer of Three Doors Down died from cancer today. The singer of Three Doors Down died of cancer. I'm so sorry to hear about that. They supposedly have had a breakthrough in cancer research, which promises that they're going to be able to cure most cancers in the near foreseeable future. Doesn't help those who have already terminal been died from it. But my father died from cancer. He had a malignant brain tumor back in 1977. And at the time, I was 14 years old. Very traumatic for me. But he was a tobacco user for over 50 years. And tobacco is very bad for your heart, very bad for cancer. And they know that now. So the people using it are way down on the number of people that smoke or use tobacco. Uncle Al died, Bullfrog 79. How are you doing? Uncle Al, I'm drinking 3-in-1 coffee. Mocha coffee latte. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Instant coffee. It's a 3-in-1. And I shouldn't be really have the sugar, but I'm cheating. So I'm, just cheating a little bit. Been a good boy most of the day, so I'm cheating. Anne Marie, how are you doing? Yoda, my friend. My friend Yoda recently went over 50K. Uncle Al, you're a little too old for that. So am I. Don't want to do any of that. Melinda Elliott, how you doing? Everybody, as you come in, please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. Well, I understand Uncle Al said that SD Mountain Man had received my goodie box from being my last subscriber winner. I have not looked at his unboxing or his mail call video yet, but I will probably try to do that after this or tomorrow. 7 in the house, 6 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And again, for those of you who are just coming in, I am drinking some Caffeino. This is Mocha Coffee Latte, instant 3-in-1 coffee. Excellent, excellent. Really enjoying it. Nine in the house, 6 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Jules of Gina. Hello, Gina. Gina is already experiencing Sunday morning over in the Philippines. Gina is a fellow educator. She is a school administrator, principal of her own campus. Miss Anne Marie Angel, how are you? How's it going, Anne Marie? How's Gary doing? I'm sorry, I slept most of the afternoon. I've been taking pain medication and muscle relaxers for my back. I have a CT scan coming up this coming Wednesday afternoon. And text me later and I will explain the situation to you, Melinda. I hear you. I hear you. 7 in the house and 10 likes. Hillbilly Josh, thank you for coming in. Hillbilly's got an excellent channel. He's at over 2K. And before you know it, he'll be past me. His channel's really growing. A very intelligent young man, hard worker, oil field. My father did that when he was a young man, worked for his uncle who ran a drilling crew. Um, just, taking care of business. And we are 11 minutes into the live stream. I think I will get back to topic. So, yesterday when we left off, we were talking about foods that you did not need to cook. And I still had some notes that Uncle Al had provided me with, but I did not get to all of it. So we're going to start off with number 6 in that 10 count. We're going to start off with number 6. What is it we're sorry to hear? Oh, I am sorry to hear you had a bad day. I did deal with your troll situation, Anne Marie. Mama and Kata, how are you doing, ladies? My best to Jerry. I'm going to have to explain to Melinda the situation, probably through a text message after the live stream, but I will do so. So back to the list of 10 no cook foods that you can have in an ST8 ST. God, the medication's killing me. SHTF. When the crap hits the fan. Okay. Number 6 is trail mix and salted nuts. A powerhouse of portable fuel. A hiking secret from hikers and hippies. Trail mix is lightweight, offers sweet, fat, salty protein, and crunch. Hello, Gary. Thank you for coming. But the real reason nuts, salty nuts, matter for this is for the electrolytes. When summer temperatures with stress and panic run your body hot for days, you sweat, your sodium levels go down. Hello, Raj. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. You lose balance Low electrolytes make you dizzy, weak, and confused. And confused, stressed people make mistakes. Salted nuts keep you level headed on summer days and fat with protein. Is dense energy you can carry in small amounts. At minimum, have 2.5 pounds of trail mix, 2.5 pounds of salted nuts. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Number 7, fruit cups and canned fruit. This isn't about vitamins. This is about wet sweetness, psychological factors. When stress, shock, and hopelessness kills the appetite, wet fruit still goes down easy. It hydrates. It gives you a quick boost of sugar glucose. Always canned fruit in natural juices instead of heavy syrup. 24 cups, packages, or cans, Pop Top. Some bad news topics. As reported by all major news outlets in media, please note Uncle Al mentioning him and George Soros 5 years ago. Tech billionaire from the Bay Area, Neville Roy Singham, a communist Indian, naturalized American citizen, funding Minnesota leftist activists, groups, and nonprofit organizations such as the People's Forum, PSL, Code Pink, Answer. Singham has created a connection in unions and nonprofits in all 50 states. Second topic for Saturday. As reported by CNN and Fox News, half of California voters are up in arms about Sacramento governor and state representatives. Early polls show Democrats are hated by rural voters. Well, all their strength comes from the cities, the big blue cities. That's where Democrats get their strength. The socialists, the liberals, the communists, the whatever you want to call them, they get their strength in the big blue cities. Katie Porter at 14%, Eric Swalwell at 12%, Todd Sayer at 8%. Meanwhile, weak Republicans fare no better. Chet Blanco at 18% and Steve Hilton at 17%. Third sad topic for Saturday, as reported by CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, Sky News, MSN, Al Jazeera. Authorities find a bioweapons laboratory in Las Vegas with connections to Reedley, California. The lab is located at an Airbnb after smell dead animals and half the neighborhood is sickened by illness. It's suspected in the last 5 years under Biden and COVID illness and disease were spread in Las Vegas convention at local resorts and hotels. And now for Saturday Happy. Dancing, topic 12. No cooked food for the apartment dwellers. Number 8. Jerky or dried meats like carne asada. Jerky is protein with armor. It lasts, it travels, it doesn't leak. It's great for go home bags and grab and go movement days. But don't make jerky your whole plan. Jerky is dry and salty. It demands lots of water and swell in the gut. Again, constipation. Sounds funny until it hurts. So treat it like a tool, not a lifestyle. 20 packs. Number 9, crackers. I'm really big on crackers. Crackers are important. Yes, Dave, cashews and dried cranberries are tasty. Good one, Gary. Um, Old as the Roman legions, crackers are stability. They don't need heat or fire. They don't need prep. The Romans learned the hard way. No camp. You eat on the march. You eat without fire. Fuel for the body. Secondary. Romans learned, unlike bread, their hard crackers turned wet foods or preserved foods into a meal. They turned beans into a meal. They turned tuna into a meal. They turned peanut butter into a food. The psychology effect that feeling matters more than you think. Remember, get sturdy crackers like matzo crackers, about 10 boxes. Okay. Remember, sturdy crackers. Number 10, ready to eat soup. Not condensed soup. Not adding water, instant soup, but ready to eat soup. Soup is calorie dense, plus hydration in one can. When clean water becomes unhealthy or uncertain, soup is an advantage. Will cold soup make you happy? Hell no. Will it keep you alive? Hell yes. Store 15 pop top cans. Number 11, instant oatmeal. I'm real big on instant oatmeal. I love instant oatmeal. Yes, trail mix. Yep, we mentioned trail mix. Um, Instant oatmeal, old school trick, cold soaking. This is where normies and UT preppers misunderstand. Instant oatmeal doesn't need heat or cooling to work. Oats need time. Add bottled water, wait 15 to 20 minutes, and eat. It's not delicious or warm. Reality check. It's functional fuel. Add it, add fiber to a gut full of mostly processed survival calories. Store a minimum of 20 packets. I get 44-pack boxes of Quaker Oats low sugar oatmeal. 2 packs with hot water, and it makes the meal for me. Stir it up, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then it's excellent to eat, and it is delicious, really is. Um, I buy by the box, and I usually try to keep spare, and I've got lots of instant oatmeal. Got lots of instant oatmeal. Um, Number 12, ready to eat main meal packets. This is your top layer. You leave right now food. MRE main meal pouches, shelf stable meals bowls that are fully cooked and ready to open and eat. They're usually 8 ounces. You can open them sideways, and you don't need to use a separate bowl. You just eat directly out of the pouch with a spoon. Um, they taste really good. You can get by cold, but they taste really good heated. And basically, what I do is that I use the FRH flameless ration heater. If the FRH doesn't work, then I'll boil it. I'll put it in hot water and boil it to heat it up. And very good, very good, very good. And you can buy them on Amazon. Um, they cost more. That's why you don't live on them. See the Oregon Trail again. Reserve them for the day your situation changes fast into SHTF. Unkael, how are you doing, Enrique? Summer sun. Hello, Julianne West. Thank you for stopping in. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing? Thank you for coming, Mr. Whistle. Please leave a like to support the channel. And how are you doing, young man? I'm glad you're doing really darn good. That's excellent. That's really great. 10 in the house, 16 likes. Um, when you are mobile evacuating, when you are mobile evacuating, when you can't cook or build a fire, when stealth matters, 10 main pouches minimum. Ugh. So right now, if you were to go on to Amazon, you can get cases. If you've got an Amazon membership, you get free delivery. I'm paying about a little over $16 a month for Amazon Prime, and I get free delivery. So if I ordered a case of, say, USMREs, right now they're selling cases that are about 3 years old. They're basically right at their inspection date. Inspection date's usually 3.5 years. If they're stored properly, they'll be very easily last you 15 or 20 years if they're stored out of heat at a lower temperature, say in the 70ish, not in light. You want to make sure that they're stored in a dry place, out of the light, and they'll last you a long time. Right now, you can get a case for about $50 a case. There are 12 MREs in a case. There's a case A, which are menus 1 through 12, and there is a case B, which are menus 13 through 24. You can usually get a bundle for under $100, and they will be about 3.5 years old. I've got a bunch that I bought recently in the last year or so. Inspection date is 2026. So they're basically at their inspection date. Prepper Book Club, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And I'm finishing off my mocha coffee latte 3-in-1 instant coffee. Good to the last drop. That's what they used to say about Maxwell House. That's some good coffee. Really enjoyed it. 17 likes, 7 in the house. Yeah, I know, Enrique. I know. I've been a good boy all day. I deserve a cup of decent coffee. I have to go back. I'm having a CT scan Wednesday afternoon this coming week. They're going to see what's wrong with my back area. And they said it's not a kidney stone. So I don't know if I pulled something or if there's gallstones in there someplace or whatever. But it's been getting worse, and I'm at the point where I'd like to know what the deal is. The pain medication really helps me out, but it slows me down a little bit. I start, you know, my mind slows down. I start thinking more before the word comes out, and it is what it is. You don't want me doing the muscle relaxer and the pain medication at the same time because that puts me to sleep. And those I'm only supposed to take in the evening before I go to bed. So when I finish with my live stream in a few minutes, I will be taking a muscle relaxer and I will be taking a pain medication in combination, and then I should be having a nice restful night, 6 or 7 hours of sleep. You had an MRI in the ER. Yeah, I'm the next MR. Oh, you had an MRI. Okay, God bless you. Um, I'm sorry to hear about it. Careful operating heavy machinery. I will do so. I've basically been operating a computer, notebook computer, my cell phone. I have my iPad running right now, and I may be operating a notebook computer in the near future. But I'm coherent when I'm out and about. I make sure I'm coherent. I'm not going to do anything I shouldn't do and drive in head on into traffic or something other. Uh, I try the best I can to provide entertainment when I do my live streams. I talk about life. This is me. This is real life. I sincerely feel for people I communicate with. Oftentimes, I have people that I have their phone numbers, I have their email addresses. They occasionally email me or they text me or sometimes they call me. We communicate. We're not, if we lived near each other, I'm sure we would visit or have coffee or eat breakfast or some such on a Saturday. I've got friends that I do that with periodically that are here locally. But I try to give good advice. I'm blessed to have Alan Sato help me with topics. He gives me topics, and I find my own topics. Um, but I really don't have the time to do the research that I really feel like I need to do to be able to present information. I recently talked about um, California and Texas, in that a few things about the difference between the two. California has a state income tax, Texas does not. California's taxes are way high compared to Texas. That's why, right now you go buy gas in Texas, it's 2.20, 2.30 cents a gallon for unleaded gasoline. It's over $5 out in California for the same gas. It's like a socialist paradise out there. Businesses are leaving California like you wouldn't believe. People are leaving California like you wouldn't believe. The majority of the state would like to secede from the left coast. The power of the Democrats located in the big cities, the big blue cities. It's where the power of the Democrats is at. And got cracked in the face with a metal folding chair this morning at an interchurch meeting. That's horrible. Mouse's houses. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I have been getting by this past week. The pain that I experienced Wednesday was excruciating. I went to work anyway. I made arrangements to get off early. Mark Wildman, Survival. Hello. How are you doing? I have no desire to get into an altercation with somebody over my religious beliefs or their religious beliefs. Let them believe what they want. Let me believe what I want. Big stink going on in Georgia right now. The Democrats are freaking out because the FBI, Tulsi Gabbard involved, went in and took all of the voting documentation from the 2020 election, over 700 boxes, and they are finding a lot of voodoo. They're finding a lot of voodoo. And remember, reportedly, Biden won Georgia by 11,000 votes. So it's pretty clear that there's going to be some stuff coming out about that. How do you take back 4 years of chaos? How do you take back 4 years of chaos and just wasteful spending and all the grief that we had under the Biden administration? 12 million to 15 million illegal entries. How do you take that back? They allowed Pennsylvania counted a lot of votes that they should not have counted. That's another state. There were multiple states that voodoo made it possible for Biden to win. Would it have basically changed the outcome of the election? Would have certainly made it a lot closer if Pennsylvania and Georgia had have went Republican. The electoral victory was narrow as it was. Would have been interesting to see what would have happened. Susanna Morrison, proud single mom, young lady from the Philippines, beautiful young lady, beautiful daughter, excellent channel, puts out real good material. I encourage you to support her. She will support you. Thank you for coming in and welcome. 6 in the house, 20 likes, 21 likes. Yeah, lots of dead people voting. That was another problem. Miscounting votes. Giving credit to Biden for votes that were Republican. Making copies of votes and counting them twice. More than once. They're finding a lot of voodoo. I hear you. That's just like they were talking about how competent Biden was with his auto pen. It basically was the staff that was running things in his name. And that's been done in the past. It's been done in the past. It is what it is. So, going back to some of my previous content, well, when you start talking about dead pets, I'm thinking of the Haitians up in Ohio that were eating anything they could get their hands on. They're eating the ducks, they're eating the geese out of the little water holes at the golf courses. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Just absolutely, I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. We shouldn't have any more freezing weather for at least another 10 days or so. I've been looking at the projections. Maybe this is all of it. We had a few freezing days this winter. I know that they had some real bad episodes up north, but it really didn't come this far south. And ponds, yes, the ponds, the water holes, the ponds, whatever you want to call them. It is what it is, Uncle Lau. But I will tell you, you golf, okay, good for you. I haven't done it in so long, it's not funny. Um, used to like to go to the driving range and hit a bucket of balls. I gave that up for going to the firing range and basically shooting pistols, shotguns, whatever you want to call it. I like skeet shooting. I enjoyed that. Hadn't done it recently. Never did boxing. I did martial arts, karate as a teen, and then taekwondo as an adult. Was planning on starting my own studio. My master was going to sponsor me for my own studio here in Victoria when we moved, but I was injured in a sparring accident. Got a dislocated thumb blocking a kick, freak accident. And I basically went to pot over a period of about 6 months trying to rehab and get my, you know, and I gave it up. I was in my 40s and I gave it up. Shooting is more useful than golf. That's true. I was explaining to my wife I had bought her a revolver, and I was explaining to her, basically you point it and pull the trigger. If you don't hit them, they're going to poop their pants and head the opposite direction. Just keep firing in their general direction. You should hit what you're aiming at. It's not rocket science. I guarantee you hit them and the first one goes down, the others are going to turn around and go the opposite direction. That's why I'd got her a revolver. And people like a Glock 19, or Glock 17, or I like the Glock 19 third edition, third generation, whatever you want to call it. And it's not going to jam on you. Got to periodically clean it. But you can throw a lot of bullets down. You can throw a lot of bullets down range. Hello, Joseph Moore. How are you doing? I hear you. Smoking 2 pork shoulders sounds wonderful. So, SD Mountain Man, I'm told, has a mail call out on my box that I sent him, being the last winner. He got a goodie box from me for being the last subscriber giveaway winner. I'm on the back side of the next one. I need about 40 more to go. And if you want to be able to qualify for the giveaway, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released. And I will tell you, this last time there were only 9 people who qualified by having left a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I will have released. There were some that had done 4. There were some that had done 3 or 2. But there were only 9 that had consistently on each of the last 5 videos I released left a supportive comment and most likely a like. I encourage people, always leave a like and leave a comment. If all you do is say like number 15 or whatever, that way I will know you were there. I use the timestamp. I watch some people's videos like Uncle Al or different people. I'll watch the entire video and then I'll push the timestamp to let you know, yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was a 10-minute video. Well, the timestamp says just about 10 minutes on it. Yep, I watched the whole thing. And I would encourage you to do the same for people. I think, Joseph, haven't you been a winner, Joseph? You weren't one of my winners. I know I've sent you I think I've sent you at least one nice box, maybe 2 of stuff. Bourbon, R&R, rest and recreation. It's a good brand. R&R bourbon. Canadian. You haven't been a winner. Wow. Nunez Racing 12. How are you doing, sir? Oh, do not feel you need to retaliate on anything. There are folks that are having issues right now. I know that Little Lone Prepper is on a sabbatical, and I know that Holly Ivins, her husband, has cancer. A lot of people suffering. A lot of people suffering. Yeah, mom of 4 boys. She's had some issues, having trouble with her sons. Rachel, that's another one that's been out of pocket. She contacts me sometimes. We talk a little bit. A lot of people, struggling, personal issues. None watching 20. I stick to my bait caster. I got to the point, hey, there's SD Mountain Man. How you doing, Scott? I need to watch your mail call. I know it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I understand. God bless you and thank you for your service. 10 in the house and 24 likes. I do everything with this finger. Got the car running for grandson. Let's so look out world. Yeah. Hello, Rocket. Thank you for passing by. I appreciate it. I will say I may take tomorrow off as far as live streams are concerned. I think I'm going to rest up tomorrow, and I probably will not do a live stream tomorrow, but I will be back this coming Friday for another one. I'm at the point where I don't do tent camping anymore. We've got some really nice tents. We've got a cabin tent that probably sleep about 12. It's one of the reasons why I had bought a new travel trailer, which the wife was working on today, getting it all cleaned up and ready to go. And the new truck will pull it just fine. I need to work on trying to put out some shorts. Need to work on another video. It'll probably be me making coffee with boiling water and showing how to use a camp stove. I've done those before, and that'll probably be my next video that I will do. So 25 likes, 9 or 10 in the house. Bourbon. All right, Uncle Al, enjoy the bourbon. And that being said, I've been through my topics and such. If you missed it, you might want to watch the refund, the rerun. Oh, the mind's still out. Taking too much medication right now. And I will plan on being back next Friday for another edition of Coffee Talk. When I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I take my medication, drink my coffee, um, say the Lord's Prayer, try to get right, get cleaned up, go to work, do what I need to do, and it's a routine. Appreciate you guys. Enjoyed it. Think this was a good one. Hopefully, we'll get together again soon. In the meantime, everybody have a blessed day, and hopefully, we'll see you next weekend for another edition of Coffee Talk. Bye bye.